Hi y'all, welcome to Willie's Weather and happy Valentine's Day. In this video I'll be tracking a major storm system that could be bringing blizzard conditions and severe weather this week. Who will get the worst impacts at one time? I'll be breaking that all down coming up in this video. Alright y'all, hope y'all had a great Valentine's Day. Hope y'all got your sweetheart something really nice. Now we're going to take a look at the severe weather side of things today. Looks like there is a marginal risk that's been issued by the Storm Prediction Center for northwest Missouri, eastern Kansas, and far southern Iowa for a 2% chance for tornadoes, a 5% chance for damaging winds, and a 5% chance for large hail as well within the whole marginal zone. Now, as far as Wednesday goes, there is a slight risk for severe weather spanning from eastern Texas all the way up into western Kentucky for a 5% chance for tornadoes within this red zone here, a 15% chance for damaging winds within this yellow zone here, and as far as large hail goes, there's a 15% chance spanning from eastern Texas all the way up into southwest Tennessee in the yellow. Now, the big story is going to be on Thursday, where there is a slight risk again. It's a bigger area for eastern Louisiana all the way up into western New York. Now, this is pretty rare for this time of year to see severe weather up by New York. Now, we don't know the main risks just yet, but I will keep y'all updated when this event gets closer. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the simulated radar to show you the timing of when you could see the worst of the severe weather. We're starting off at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. You see it's going to be entering the marginal risk zone right around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then weakening and getting out of the marginal risk zone for right around 9, 10 o'clock. And then we focus our attention to Wednesday severe weather event around 7 o'clock in the morning. Not much happening yet. A lot of warm air, as I'll show you the temperatures here in a little bit and show you why they issued the slight risk for the next couple days. And it's really severe weather event don't start ramping up till around late evening hours of Wednesday into Thursday morning. As you see, we have some clusters of supercells that are going to be forming. Any supercell that forms could spawn a tornado, so please be weather aware tomorrow and on Thursday. Have a way to get a warning and know where to go when the tornado warning is issued, and know where to go when severe weather strikes. You see it's going to be pushing into the Thursday risk area. Now on Thursday, there's going to be two modes of severe weather. One's going to be rolling through during the mid-morning hours of Thursday, and then the second round's going to be moving through around the mid-afternoon hours. As you see, you got this line of storms here. I think the worst of it's going to be happening down here by Mississippi and Alabama, where that rolls out by right around 7 to 10 o'clock on Thursday night. Now, why did they issue a slight risk for severe weather, you may ask? Look at the temperatures, see? You got cold air on the backside, and you got this warm air, right? Cold air and warm air hate each other. They're like brother and sister. They don't like each other, and they wind up meeting, and then there's severe weather that happens, and that cold air is going to win out. Cold air is more dense than warm air, and cold air moves the warm air out of the way, and that's when you get the worst of it. So the thermodynamics are definitely there for severe weather. You see the moisture. The dew points are definitely sufficient as well. You got 60 to 70 degree dew points within the whole slight risk zone. I'm going to pull up the significant tornadic parameters as well. And this gives us a basic summary of who has the greatest chance of seeing a tornado at any given time. As you see, looks like northern Louisiana into southern Arkansas. Looks like y'all have a pretty good chance of seeing a tornado. That's a 1 or 2 out of 10 on the tornadic scale. That's right around 3 o'clock in the morning. As you see, the date and time are right up here. And that moves into the northeastward over by Kentucky and Ohio over here in the green. So it looks like anywhere within this zone here, y'all have a chance to see a tornado. I'll show you the 500 millibar jet as well. And this looks up into the mid-levels of the atmosphere and basically shows you where the troughs are and where the ridges are. As you see, we got that trough over by Oklahoma and over by Nevada. That's going to push eastward, and it's going to go in towards a negative tilt. Positive tilt is something you want to see if you don't want to see bad weather, but if you want to see bad weather, then you want to see the negative tilt. And it's sort of a weak negative tilt. You see, we got some strong upper level winds, a lot of wind shear. As I pull up a sounding here, I'm going to show you. As you see, we got 6 upper 70 degree dew points and upper 70 temperatures. Got a little elevated mix layer up in the upper levels, the mid levels of the atmosphere. That's sort of a moist low level. That's what you want to see if you want to see a high elevated storm. And there's not much of a cap. There's a little bit of a capping inversion, and that could suppress some supercells to form tornadoes. So as soon as that cap breaks, expect some tornadoes. There's some cape as well. I'll show you the photographs over here, sort of curving a little bit. That's what you want to see if you want to see tornadic development out there. As you see the wind shear, we have some veering winds in the low levels, and then they start backing as we head into the upper atmosphere. Now the low level winds around 10 knots, and then they start going up to about 60 knots as we head into the mid levels. Definitely a lot of wind shear and a lot of thermodynamics in place. So please be weather aware if you live within the slight risk zones for Wednesday and Thursday. Know where to go when severe weather strikes. Nowhere to go when that tornado warning is issued, a storm shelter, a basement, interior closet, and make sure you have a way to get a warning as well. Now we're going to turn our attention to the winter weather side of things. As you see, we already got some winter storm warnings, advisories, and even a blizzard warning issued. I'll show you the blizzard warning. This goes in effect from 6 o'clock tonight to noon on Wednesday. This is in Central Time. And I'm going to put the radar into motion. As you can see, blasting all day Wednesday into Thursday. As it transitions eastward, looks like we're going to be dealing with some icing over by Missouri into Illinois. And that'll be getting out of the warning areas and moving eastward into the Ohio Valley into the Northeast by Friday. Now, how much snow could you see within this winter storm warning advisory area? Now, it looks like you could see upwards of 5 to 10, with some areas seeing upwards of 8 to 12 inches within this zone. Now, in the blizzard warning, it did say that there could be upwards of 2 to 5 inches of snow, but you don't have to have a lot of snow to have a blizzard warning. You just have to have high winds and a little bit of snow, because blowing snow can lead to whiteout conditions and, at least a dangerous travel. And I'll show you the winter severity index for the next 3 days. There is a moderate risk issued for travel within these warning areas out here. So if you have to get out, please be careful. If you don't have to get out, don't. Go out there and get your bread and milk. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the upcoming forecast. We're looking at the Euro model. We already know we got the big storm system happening for the next couple days, bringing severe weather to the eastern part of the country and blizzard-like conditions out west. It looks like after that happens, it's going to be pretty quiet out by the weekend. So go enjoy this weekend, y'all. It's going to be pretty nice out, except for out west. Y'all going to be dealing with some snow showers. And it looks like by Monday, right around 7 o'clock, the date and time are right above my head if you want to keep track. I forgot to mention that. It looks like over here in the lower Ohio Valley, up by the Appalachians, we'll be doing some rain, some snow out here in the mountain west still, and then some snow showers up by the Dakotas into Minnesota before a concerning storm system starts rolling through by Thursday. Now this is over 200 hours out. Keep that in mind. This will change between now and then. This is something you got to keep an eye out on, as there could be a potent ice storm over here by Iowa into northern Illinois into Indiana, with a big snowstorm up here by the Dakotas into Minnesota. So that's something to keep an eye out on, and I will keep you updated as this will change. I will have a link to my Williams Weather Facebook page and Twitter page down below. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation outlook as we head towards the end of February. Looks like the eastern part of the country is dealing with above average temperatures, while the western part of the country in the blue is dealing with below average temperatures. The only difference is the 8 to 14 day. The northeastern part of the country is dealing with the below average temperatures, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. As far as precipitation goes, looks like much of the country is going to be above average as far as precip goes, except for down here in Florida, where y'all going to be below. The 8 to 14 day. The only difference is, spanning from Texas all the way down into Florida, y'all going to be below average as far as precip, but looks like much of the country is dealing with above average precip. So it looks like other than the severe weather threat, we got a flooding threat as well. As you can see, there is a marginal risk for flooding, spanning from Louisiana all the way up into southern Indiana. And for Thursday, looks like there has been a slight risk for excessive rainfall that has been issued, spanning from Alabama all the way up through the Smoky Mountains into southeastern Kentucky, for upwards of 1 to 2 inches as we push this out to 120 hours out. So that'll do it for this video, y'all. If you live in the slight risk areas for the next couple days, please be weather aware, know where to go when that tornado warning is issued. Preferably a basement, storm shelter, closet, an interior room. Basically keep as many walls between you and the outside as possible. If you live in the winter storm warnings and the blizzard warnings, if you have to get out, please be careful. Don't get out if you don't have to. Make sure you go get that bread and milk. As we head towards the end of February, it looks like it's going to be relatively warm for the southeastern part of the country, but it looks like for the rest of the country, it looks like y'all going to be below average. So if you like the video, please give a like, comment below. Don't forget to share this video, get this video out to as many people as possible. I will have a video out Thursday breaking down the severe weather threat on Thursday. So like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, never stop forecasting.